9 to him. 9 to Thag. Well, or yeah, 9 to Thag. Look at that.
Just call it like Babe Ruth over here.
It's like he can see the future.
Very shiny.
Obviously need to multi-class to Oracle now.
Quick, tell me about the
Oracle is a
Chrome.
new class.
Oracle and Life.
All right.
And then who's still fucking hurt? Thag, of course. Fucking Thag is still hurt.
Yeah, so's Kruga.
He's a big
I got-
fag.
There are 8 elixirs of life that I'm tracking still left in the scattered among the group. I'm gonna give 2 of those.
I have 8. Yep.
I'm gonna give 2 of those to Kruga to have with his dinner. Take 2. Don't call me in the morning. Then I'm gonna give 4 to Thag, and have Kruga
Okay.
communicate that Thag should not eat the vials.
Well, he probably knows what
Drink.
glass is.
Good. Expectations are kind of low. I like the crunch. It gives that
crunch
nice,
your
like
food.
you have sour food for a while, the tongue starts to sting a little. And then I'll keep 2 on me in case shit goes south overnight.
Hey, good. Hey, good. Get them and roll them.
You taking them both now, Kruger, or are you going to save them?
Say what now?
I'm giving you 2 of the little baby healing potions to kind of touch you up before bedtime.
Yeah, I'll use them because they're just gonna like go away after the rest, right?
Yeah, you don't want to drink them after they spoil.
Do you?
I mean, you can. It's not going to do anything for you, and it's probably going to taste pretty poopy, but... Take
That
your
looked
5
like,
hit
That
points.
looked like goblin magic to me.
Yeah. The difference is Thag starts ordering me to heal him. I'm going to leave a leech in her veins. His veins. Its veins.
He won't
whatever the
care.
Or even sex change him to.
Thag likes to be called pronoun of they.
Good, because it's probably the one I'm going to use because I can't remember.
Thag's pronouns are Thag/Thag.
Thag/Thag.
Then Thag.
Thag gets 4.
Thag is also the plural for Thag. Must keep simple.
Fag does not like the term fag-its, though.
Did it only do it twice? It only did it twice, so 2 more.
That's more like it.
Goodbye, Elixir of Life Miner. The last day of this shit.
You can tell that the potency reduces as it gets close to expiration.
Must.
Just pour it all into a mug and drink it.
All right. Anything else you guys wish to do before we pass the evening?
That'll do.
All right. You guys set up your watches. Galgrim puts the alarm spell around. Doesn't cover a whole lot of area, but it's better than nothing. And you guys go ahead and go to sleep. Looks like Galgrim's sleeping now with just part of her, just a bit part of his face showing. Now he's gone. Thag ate him.
Yep, yeah.
All right. The night passes by uneventful, and morning comes, and you guys start doing your daily prep. For those of you who got a new actual item, are you attuning to them? Are you prepping them? Investing them?
Yes, because I have no reason not to.
Do my items need to be invested?
I'm positive the mask does, for sure.
They'll say on the tooltip if you pull it up.
Keep it in
The
mind.
wand
you can
does
do like
not.
10.
You look on your mask, Galgrim, if you pull it up, under traits where it says invested, that means you have to invest in it. No one's near their 10 items max, but...
Okay.
And wands do not need to be invested. Staves do not need to be invested, although they do need to be charged. But... And weapons and such do not need it. But Kruger's armor does. Alright, you guys spend your hour prepping, go in and get your spells and your alchemy formulas ready for the day.
Should I keep water breathing? What do you guys think?
It might still be useful, especially if the water starts to get a little deeper. I think we were heading towards a lake, weren't we?
Yeah.
Unless you feel like you can't.
I mean, water breathing takes a minute to cast, so it's not a save thing. But it does 5 creatures up to 1 hour.
My spells are ready.
Okay.
We're achiever. For those of you who now have 3rd level spells, you have those available to you.
I don't have any options to pick for my 3rd level spells.
You copy any over?
Nope.
Okay, there's my list today, Zargan.
One option, you have heal at 3rd level.
Yeah.
Oops, I need to update the used bits there, but yeah.
So how do I copy these over? I just drag them over?
Yep. Power up detected in the alchemy department.
Fireball is not loaded.
Pathetic.
Get
Come
this weak ass elixir of life shit off my sheet. Can I update this to, be the new one? Can I change this? Let's see.
Drag it in from your formula book.
Drag it in from formula book.
Go to your notes.
Yeah, I'm in it already. I'm just
Okay.
looking for the right one.
Should be on the bottom of one of the groupings since it was the last one you got.
Ah. Oh, there it goes.
You guys an overnight rest there. Heal you up a little bit.
Let's see. Does preparation work now?
Well, that just
Did that
was
just
it
reset you?
saying. Me?
Yeah.
No, I was just I couldn't get fireball or lightning bolt or anything to drag over, so I just started dragging random things, and I just added fucking. No, okay. You reset me, and I got rid of it. No, it didn't. Added Wall of Thorns down to my cantrips under the consumables. I don't know how to delete it.
Click on the red symbol and trash can it.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
Why did it add those under here?
probably don't need to put it in both sections though. Whoops.
Why is it adding it under heal?
As they load them in an alphabetical order.
No, like it's like subbed under.
Well, that's because you're in you're in standard view and not preparation view, and it'll fix itself once you're done loading them.
Okay. Okay, so why don't I have the module for lightning bolt and fireball loaded?
Because I gave you custom ones.
Oh, I can't even read what they do.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm giving everyone a slightly shinier looking elixir of life. Gliz, you get 2 of them to hand to your familiar or whatever the hell you want to do with
Cool. Marking one each ship.
them.
Are they still miners?
Nope, they are lessers now. Did a little tinkering with that Hydra blood since it seemed to have pretty regenerative capabilities.
You'll be able to see them now, Mystic.
This stuff ought to pack quite a bit more of a kick, but won't know for sure until we field test. That or you'll start growing extra appendages. I'm not quite sure which yet.
Or both.
Anything's possible.
Say that like it's a bad.
It really depends on what appendage you end up growing, really.
Oh, he's gonna start chugging it.
For all we know, science could have just revealed a way to grow extra heads, but instantly kills the old one.
You say you randomly roll new intelligence and wisdom every time.
Yeah, and you're treated as if it was just a brand new spanking person just born into this world with no knowledge.
Oh, like Galgrim.
So everybody's got one of those things except Gliz and I, which will both have 2. Quicksilver mutagen, I'm giving 1 to Zakara, and I'll keep 1 for myself. Drakeheart mutagen, I'm giving 1 to my familiar and 1 to Kruga. And then the rest of the stuff is on me. $19 alchemical items divvied up.
Did you give the Drake heart to? Just your familiar?
And
One
one to
to-
me.
Yeah, 1 to
Okay.
Kruga, 1 to Nether.
Hey, everyone have their spells ready?
Almost. Go ahead and
My
go.
spells are ready. I put it in chat. I'm gonna grab a refill in a bit.
Theg is carrying stuff for us, right?
Yes. As long as you're not a weak, worthless dwarf.
Sensing some interracial hatred here.
Okay.
I mean, he is quite pumpable, you gotta admit.
Dwarves and giants get along in every known universe and setting.
Uh-huh.
Not a drop of bad blood anywhere.
None.
Best of friends.
Can I have Thag carry 5 of my water skins?
Sure.
Ah, it looks so much nicer on the sheet. 3d6 plus 6 instead of just a d6. It's like the max value of the last potion plus 3 more.
Yep.
Next upgrade will be at level 9. 5d6 plus 12.
I think in level 6, I think 6 is when Glizzy gets the next potion for him.
Yeah. They're staggered, I think.
All right, everyone's ready. I'm going to need someone to roll me 2d20.
Dare I? I think I do.
Do it, you mad bastard.
I don't know what middle of the road's gonna get us, but I'm pretty sure a 20 is gonna either be really good or really bad.
Meteor shower.
Real meteors.
Make a wish, Glizzick. Better hurry though.
Bag catch.
No, Thag, no.
Ancient Egypt pharaohs have nothing on us. Make this river turn red like...
Don't worry, the war crimes will commence eventually.
All right, you guys wake up and surprisingly, you're not sweating your asses off. It is like only in the mid 80s. It's a nice, clear, and mild day. Normally it's about
Woo.
normally it's about 100 degrees, but it's not today. You guys managed to move quite a distance today on the river. I'm not going to make anyone make any checks. That's only for like during combat times and stuff. And, you know, the first time you were trying to use your canoes and didn't really know how. You guys travel a total of 4 hexes today during your 8 hours of travel.
And we even trollfished up a crocodile for dinner, right?
No, that's not unless you use Glizzy as bait.
Put me down! Put me...
Oh, we'll put you down, all right.
Just skewer Glizzick on the ogre hook and then throw it into the water.
There you go.
It's like reverse spearfishing.
And the day goes by without any events. You guys kind of pull off to the side, find a small area, you know, in some trees and stuff, a little clearing, and start setting up your camp.
Where did we
Anything you... Go ahead.
Where did we get to on the map?
I popped the map open and showed. Can you not see it?
No, I saw it and then I stopped
Might
seeing
have
it.
closed it.
I like to hit the arrow so it makes it the background. Wow.
You see it now?
Yep, thank you.
Yep, you were way down by the swamp, and now you're, you know, fairly up on the river now. Anything you guys want to do before we pass the night?
I'd like to change up all my preparations for the next day
That
arbitrarily.
is fine.
No, I'm good.
All right, night goes
Should
by.
we
go
probably
ahead.
treat Thag more?
He's still injured.
Yeah.
Could have did it like before we left and when we rest.
Christ, what's he got a constitution of 1? Why didn't he heal overnight?
Because
can't-
he's not a party member.
I can fuck heal
Wow.
Thag. I could heal Thag over while we're setting up camp or something.
You want to do the basic one?
Yeah.
All right, just target him and roll the heal.
I don't know where to target.
Combat
Where
tracker.
is- I don't have that shit open if we're not in combat. Pop it open.
Hit F12. That's what it is
Just click it.
for me.
Tag is somewhere on here. There he is. Alright. Is he selected? Yes. Okay. I'll just do a check to see if I can get luck out and get a crit. Apparently I
did.
do.
You could have got a crit on the expert.
Coulda.
Shoulda. All right. Don't give him the effect. It's
I
gonna
gave him
wear
the
off.
effect. I don't know what's going to happen in the next hour. We think I'm some sort of DM?
All right, you guys eat another. Are you guys making a fire for Glizzy to cook on? Or are you just gonna eat some dry rations?
No reason not to make a fire. Hasn't
Yeah,
gotten
I'll make
killed
a
yet,
fire.
right?
Okay. Glizzy goes ahead and takes some rations from each of you and puts it all in his pot that he makes potions in. Adds some.
my
Well,
first
you're not
effect
really
so far.
sure. Some bark, some grubs, the normal stuff. And cooks you guys up a nice warm stew.
Just
It's
don't look
light.
at it.
And then before we go to bed, while just getting ready to sit down for a watch, I'll use the wand to just heal Thag again, the
Thag.
single ranged one.
He's fine.
Damn right.
It said light a second ago.
Yeah, since overnight he will heal up, so I healed him.
Ogre Knight, you say?
Ogre Knight, yep. When
Can I get a free fireball cast on Naughty?
if,
Can I also cast Fireball on Naughty?
if you have it memorized, you both can cast it.
I counter with Ice Ball.
All right, the party gets hit by 3 spells. Roll some damage.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I prepped Lightning Bolt, not Fireball, so...
No Thag will probably survive. I'm not sure about
Right.
anyone else. Kruger probably would. But all
I didn't
right,
say where I'm casting it from.
you guys set up camp, eat, relax, eat your meal, then head off to bed, do your watches, and the next day comes. I'm assuming you same prep for everybody, correct?
Yep,
Use it?
Yep.
All right, I need somebody roll me 2d20.
Somebody else.
The Newell hasn't rolled.
I will fuck the group.
Go for it.
Nope, I already rolled.
Oh, who got it in first?
Barony did first.
Bernie Sanders did.
Did you tell your bear to stop asking for that?
Probably a good thing because I rolled better, too.
All right. Thanks to Bernie, there was a light mist all day. But there is no encounter. All right, day goes by, another good day of travel and journeying up the river. You guys are coming up to a fork in the river.
Not a river fork.
Yep, a river fork.
Those are the worst kind.
I kind of prefer river spoons, to be honest.
How big is the fork? Can we take it?
You can take it, yes. You can go right or left in the morning. Glizzy once again cooks up another meal. Adds some more mystery components into it, along with a little bit of mystery meat. And another decently cooked meal for you guys. Would you like to throw fireballs at each other this evening? What? No one?
No, I'm good.
Not yet.
So sad.
Yeah, not yet. We'll get there.
All right. Next day, I need someone else to roll me 2d20.
Valis already rolled it.
You guys want to go with that?
It's up to you.
I mean, player knowledge, I know it's a terrible roll, but he already rolled it, so might as well use it.
Is
Okay.
it though?
All right, you guys get up and start prepping your stuff, and it starts to rain. It's not like a big, heavy storm, but it is a nice, steady, heavy rain. And it seems to be probably going to last all day. So you get moving in the morning. You come up to the fork. Which way you guys going, right or left?
Can I roll some sort of survival or nature or something to see if there's a indicator?
Well, I think right is what leads us to what we found on the map, right?
If you look at the map, you probably want to go right. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's generally what we're trying to at least look into first. We don't know if it's going to take us to where we want to go, but somebody marked it on a map. It's got to be something there.
So he took the right fork, just like the thing I linked in Brotherhood General.
Yeah, we can go up waterfalls. Look at that.
Not big waterfalls. You guys get out and portage the canoes around. It's not a whole lot of hard work. You guys it might take an hour out of your day to get up those climbs there, but it's not bad here. And you guys pass another day. Yeah, you paddle fast enough to go up the waterfall.
Yeah.
That's actually
It's a
something you
salmon
can
canoe.
do if you're legendary in athletics. I think you can swim up waterfalls if you take a feat for it.
That seems so situational, it wouldn't be worth taking it, but the one time you got to use it would make it worth it.
Instead of asking if there's any chandelier, are there any waterfalls in here?
All
I'm just
depends on what
testing.
kind of
I'm just
a
testing
campaign you're
macro.
running. Yep.
Oh, good. It did add it. Wait. Yeah, I think it added it. Yes, it did. Cool. One for the bomb and one for the goggles. So I could take a -2 to hit and make it cost one less action to set up.
All right. So you guys are camping at the bottom of this waterfall. And kind of the same thing, go through the same thing again in the rain, set it up and get a smoldering fire because it makes you guys some food.
I think for tonight we should have fish from this waterfall. The bears should be able to get us some fish for sure. Just swatting them out of the water.
Or I could give Kruga water breathing.
This is true. Grapple some fish.
You really want to see Kruger go freaking manhandle some fish, huh?
I do. It'd be hilarious.
I feel bad for the fish.
There's a good damage of him running into the river, grabbing a fish and just punching it repeatedly.
What is this, Dragon Ball Z?
We just see the fish start leaping out of the water in fear from the demon mask.
All right, you guys spend a couple hours, manage to catch a few fish, enough to cook up for some dinner.
I can always wild shape when you go fishing as a shark.
Good try.
Yeah, sharks are known for their ability to catch and leave fish intact.
In fresh water.
Hey,
Let the magic happen.
hey! I never said it was a good idea. I just said I could try.
You guys eat your dinner, go take your watches, and get another good night's sleep. Any changes in your daily prep?
Nope.
Good.
I need someone to roll me 2d20.
I think
Zakara, go.
Kara's turn.
Mystic. You transform into a shark, hit the water, you try to breathe, you're like, at this point he knew he fucked up.
Who's ready to dodge lightning bolts?
Bye, guys.
Quick, get in the water. It's good protection against lightning, I hear.
Alrighty, you guys, first hour or two goes fine. You come out into, it seems like the opening into like a large lake. You can go right or left.
Where's that map?
Left.
Left, okay.
What?
What? What's the map say?
It's a shorter distance.
Isn't it on the second island?
Yeah.
No. Well,
Not the X on the second.
there's two. We have two maps. I
Oh.
can't. I don't know where to
Map,
find the
the
second
I don't know
map.
where
map
the maps
map.
are.
because there's one map with a purple and a red X.
If you go to
Look.
party sheet,
Uh-huh.
one is map scroll.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
the
it's
other
on
was
the
scroll
northeast.
tube, I think.
Northeast
Yep.
of the first.
Oh yeah,
Why,
the scroll
you
too.
guys looking at the map scrolls?
We're
You guys
looking
pull
at
out the maps?
images. All right, so they're basically across the water from each other. It's on the second island. It's like the southern tip of it, kind of southwest. So they're
Kruger,
pretty close to.
as you pull out the one map scroll that had the markings and the writing,
Mm-hmm.
you can now make out the symbols on the map.
Oh.
What language could it possibly be?
Banana language. The purple X on the map that has writing on it says danger. And the big red X up the other river says, well, I'm sorry. The purple one says, we got to find the right spot, sorry. Hostile human. And the red X says danger and gold.
Both of those sound interesting.
I'll relay it to the group.
Hostile human.
I kind of want to go to Hostile Human.
It's a nice little Airbnb over here on the island.
If nothing else, if the human lives out in these dangerous areas, perhaps he might have an idea of what we're looking for. If he's like any other human I've ever met, they're terrible gossips.
I can't even defend myself with those.
What do you got to fucking say to that? Nothing.
Well, if we charm first and fight later, that there's a chance we can get through. Just ask a question.
So which way, left or right?
I think
I'm gonna ask Thag, what do you know about this map? And I'll pull up my boat next to him and hand it over.
tell us about this map we stole from your home.
What about it?
Do you know anything about this human or what danger lies in the other cave?
Natives. Bunch of them. They eat flesh. Very aggressive. Not worth killing.
They hostile to your kind or everyone they come across?
They are flesh eaters. They kill everyone.
I kind of look back at the group. Thag says that it's not just a single human, it is a tribe of cannibals.
I suppose it's a matter of time before we'd run into one of them.
He recommends not going there.
Or we go there and take them out, and then we don't have to worry about them.
Well, I'd imagine that we were told that there are tribes of these cannibals, that it might be quite a lot of them. I was led to believe...
We have Fireball now. It'll be fine.
I was led to believe, at least initially, that the grammar of it led me to think there was some soul hermit out here, but if that's not the case, then perhaps avoid the village of cannibals.
Well, that might not be possible, because if they're on an island like that and they're cannibals, they're using the island as a defensive measure. So they have to have boats.
The distance between the
Where
two
was this island?
the distance between the 2 points on the map, Zargan, are they able to see the other island easily, or is it like a large enough lake that it's
Right now during rain, there's no way you'd be able to see the other island from each other.
how long do we think it would take to go around this first island to get to the second one if we gave it a wide berth?
If you went the left way, you could probably make it to the second island late afternoon.
We could always approach from the north side of that far island. We're obscured at the moment by the mist.
I mean, if you look at the main map, you've moved 1 hex. You have 3 hexes left to move today. So you
Try to
could,
aim like the northwest beach.
I mean, you could go like this,
yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
and then
Well,
and then be on the island.
I would probably want to end up like on that, like more like right here. That way we can kind of put the boat
Okay.
somewhere out of sight. Because if it's a clear day like tomorrow, or if it clears up, we still don't want to be in line of sight.
I mean, you're talking. The islands are probably 3 miles apart. I mean, there's probably
okay.
I mean, a hex is 6 miles.
Gotcha.
We just didn't want them looking across and seeing
Right.
us canoeing past their
Just
village.
like little
Oh.
freaking Timmy Cannibal looks up and says,
If you
"Oh,
cut
look,
if you cut close to the
delivery.
shore, they would definitely see you.
freaking DoorDash is here."
What did they bring me?
Humans.
Fireball.
Sweet.
I have no real inclination to go marching into a tribe of cannibals, and I'd imagine many of you share that sentiment.
I feel like it speaks a lot about these tribes if even an ogre doesn't want to take them out.
Say what you will of them, humans are nothing if not tenacious.
Aren't we annoying?
Well, set their mind to something, they really want to get it done. Side effect of being so short-lived, I'd imagine.
I think as long as they don't have anything we want or need, we can let them be.
What was the saying? Don't poke the bear, was it? 11 days, Glizik.
He said short-lived. I was like, 11 days.
Alright, sounds like we're pretty agreed, at least at the moment, unless we have some reason that brings us back to them that will give them a wide berth.
What gold?
Okay.
I'm thinking left side, just kind of skirt the far side of the shore and just see if the mist can keep us concealed long enough to get to the other island.
It's not mist. Today's rain.
Rain.
Mist was 2 days ago.
Very large drops of mist on us.
Yes.
And
Just
like,
mist in another form, Zargan. God.
So you want to land like here
Nope, next one. Nope,
or
Next
there?
one
that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like on the northwest shore.
Yep. Just so
Yeah.
just so I know.
Yeah,
All right.
not of the mainland, but of the little island that.
Correct,
tiny corner
yeah.
that's in
Because
that
even if
hex,
they
yeah.
can't get direct line of sight, I imagine they leave their little island to go fishing or whatever. Just 'cause you're
Okay.
cannibals doesn't mean
You
can't
guys
enjoy a nice
get
fillet.
up there and pull your canoes up on the shore. It's probably about 5, 6 o'clock at night. It's not probably an hour or two before it starts getting dark.
Fag will row the boat ashore.
Let me see. One moment.
AFK a second.
Use bio leaves. I'll tell you what I'm about to tell you. I think he's gone now. As you guys are coming in closer to the shore of the island, you see probably a couple 100 yards down the shore to your right, so it'll be south of you. Looks like an entrance, like the backside of like a temple or something, carved into the side of a rocky cliff. And there looks like there's like a pier and like a small dock and stuff there. And there's a little bit of light.
Can we make out anything in the light? Like any creatures, or is it pretty far away still?
No, you're basically just seeing the light because, I mean, it's like dimly lit. It's very, I mean, you basically are seeing just a few specks of light. You'd have to get much, much closer to actually make much out. Because the light seems to be inside the side of the cliff where this building is like built into. I mean, you can definitely see like the pier and stuff that they have there. And then definitely you can see like parts of it, like some kind of like a structure there. And then within there's some light coming out of it.
What did the markings on the map say for that red X?
Danger and gold.
It's for the X on the same map though, right? The one that just has the X on this island doesn't say anything?
Oh, that map?
Yeah, there's two different maps, so I'm confused as far as which ones has the labels.
I'm sorry. The one that has the purple and the red X has the labels.
Okay.
That's
But-
the one you found in the ogre lair.
But
The other one is when you found on the Dead Adventurers. It has no label on it at all, just the red X. And as you look at it, it looks to be almost in the right spot as where you see this like structure.
Okay, I'm back.
Don't tell them.
We found the pearl.
Found the perp.
Yeah, we get to go home. We found the pearl.
That was easy. It was just sitting there on the shore, right?
It's right
Actually
there in a
rolled it
giant
over.
clam. You just have to reach in and grab it.
All right, Thag, get to it.
Thag hand too big.
Which arm is your least favorite arm, that?
I was telling them, Raz, as you're approaching the island, to the south of you or to your right, a couple hundred yards, you see what looks to be like some sort of a building structure built into the side of like a cliff. A little bit of light coming from it, and it has like a stone pier and stuff on it as well.
Like somebody actually built a structure out here, like some sort of a, lack of a better term, like a little temple or something.
Like a old
building.
deserted city,
A city.
like ruins, yeah.
Well, probably what that mark is for.
And from what Kruger looking at the map, definitely looks like that's at least in the right area of where that mark is. Now the question is whether you want to go in now when it's coming up on night, or if you want to go in the morning. And hope you can pass the night peacefully.
Well, I guess that's up to everyone else there. I know a couple of us can't see too well in the dark, but I imagine it'll be dark on the inside either way.
You said there's light emanating from it though, right?
Yeah.
Well, by the time we get up there, it'll be lit from the inside. And if it's too dark for us for whatever reason, we camp outside.
If it's lit from the inside, I would think there are other creatures there.
I'll ask Thag if he knows anything about that place.
Never went to this island.
Do you think it belongs to the cannibals?
Don't know. Their village on the other island.
Ask him if the cannibals ever leave their island.
Do you know if the cannibals ever leave that island?
Well, yeah, they have canoes or they have boats like these. They raid the mainlands for whatever they can find to eat. We fought them several times, but they had nothing of value.
Getting some real Kenshi vibes here.
Never played the game, so don't know.
Cannibals everywhere.
I'll get the peelers ready.
Ask him how strong they are.
Well, he's already said that they're not worth fighting.
No, yeah, but doesn't mean I don't want to go murder some cannibals.
I do have that game, Naughty.
I'll look back over at Thag. The puny dwarf wants to know how strong they are.
They are humans. They are not. They have spears and stuff not very strong. I could probably take 4 or 5. But no point killing them. They don't taste good and they have nothing.
Thag says he can take 4 or 5 by himself.
Well, I saw him take a Hydra by himself, so I'm assuming they're decently strong.
From the way he describes it, they're not any more well outfitted than where we set up base on this island.
Gotcha.
How many of them total are there?
I doubt he's going to know that one. But...
Do you know how many there are?
He thinks for a minute. At least 10. 10, yeah, 10. I think there's 10.
Is he talking out his... Well, I guess I wouldn't know. He's talking out his butt. Can't understand him.
He says around 10.
So probably like 20 or something.
Thag's numbers are 110 and not 10. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I trust that number.
Why not? What do you know about this?
I mean, the tribe of 10 cannibals would, be easy to feed, but it'd be really hard to fight the things that are around here.
Maybe they eat themselves too, you know?
They probably don't fight everything that's around here either. It doesn't make sense to ask for information then completely disregard it.
I didn't ask for that information.
Well, still tells us it's on the smaller side of things.
Yeah, it tells us it's smaller. It's not like a city of like
100
people, yeah.
It doesn't answer the question if we're going in this temple tonight or tomorrow.
I think wait till tomorrow. It's like dusk, right? We're getting there.
In an hour or so, it'll be starting at dusk, yeah.
Yeah, I think we wait and go in tomorrow.
Without being able to see in the dark, I would prefer the light. We could send a couple people to scout tonight.
Definitely Thag, definitely.
I mean, I think our 2 people that would be best at scouting both don't have dark vision, so...
Glisik and I can go take a look.
I'm up for it.
Do ogres have dark vision?
Yes.
That's probably best for Thag to stay here. I'll look at Thag and say, since no one else speaks your language here, this is how you can communicate somewhat to the group. If you see something and think it's safe, hold a 1 up to your shoulder. If you see something that looks like danger, hold 2.
He just looks at me and holds up 2.
You're not a danger.
Does that make sense?
I'm just
Yes.
looking at you, Kruga.
But I hold up 1 or 2 what?
Like I showed him, kind of like I did on my things, like fingers. So you hold up like 1 to a shoulder or 2 to a shoulder.
Which is which?
Which is which what? What are you talking about?
I'm
Is
the
this 1 or 2?
I'll show him. It's like if you see danger, do this. Or no, if no danger, do this. If danger, do this.
He's walking around with the finger on his shoulder.
What is he doing?
I'll just communicate to the group what I told Thag while Glizik and I will be away to alert them of any danger.
I think
As
you
we're
took it a
walking-
bit too literally.
As we're walking away,
He has a
leans
6
over
intelligence. Give him a break.
Towards Galgrim is like, I feel real good about that number 10 native since we walked by. Keep an eye on them.
I'll look back at Thag. It's like, you only need to do if you see something out of ordinary. You don't have to hold it there all the time.
Oh. Okay.
I'll be back. Take care of my other servants while I'm gone.
I will keep them in line.
Oh God.
And with that, I'll head off with Glizik.
As they're taking
Mamba.
off, I'm gonna redistribute some stuff there for the road. I'm gonna take the Quicksilver mutagen from myself and Zakara and give them both one in case they need a little extra, sneaky value. And basically I'm gonna give them both the Quicksilvers and the Drake Hearts, because the Drake Heart can be used as a little emergency sprint if you needed it.
Okay.
If
So-
it comes down to it, would I be able to pick up Glizik and, if he's willing, obviously, and put him under my shoulder or in my bag and just run away?
Depends on how much Glizik weighs.
$3'2", I weigh 30 pounds. Not counting my...
If everything you're carrying is under 6 bulk, I still would not have a penalty.
My total bulk is 2.
Okay.
It's like weaker than I
The
am.
goblin.
My strength is 8.
I'll send Nether
No,
with them as well.
I'm sorry.
Tap-
After leveling, it's now 10.
Ooh. So fancy.
I'll give Kruga an extra elixir of life from myself, so I'll be down to 1 and he'll have 2. And I'm going to send Nether with him, who's also holding 1.
Okay.
Well, we are ready for battle.
Just tell Nether to save his... this freaking familiar knows the drill by now. If they stop moving, give him the good stuff. This
I could
familiar-
give Kruga the wand's not attuned. I could give the wand to Kruga and have him try to use it on himself.
He doesn't know the spell, though.
He can't use... You'd have to...
You can't.
yeah.
You can't
I
cast
can't,
it.
it's self only,
Yeah, it's self only.
so I can't use it on him. Damn.
He
That's
can't
like-
use it either.
Oh, plus I probably used it for... Oh, we've been on a boat all day. Never mind.
He can't use it anyway, and I don't think
Cool.
Glizik can either.
I don't know the spell.
Yeah.
Unless Ishii has it known in his spell book, you're the only person I think that can cast that with the wand.
Let's see, what else should I send you off with? That might be it.
Partridge in a pear tree.
That's probably going to have to do it for now. You've got a snake with a healing potion. You both got a Quicksilver and a Drake Heart. You both got 2 elixirs of life of your own. Yeah. It's about as good as that's going to get. I trust that Nether will know when to use the shit, because Nether is smarter than Kruga.
I don't know about that.
He is.
What's your snake's intelligence?
I think it's only 10, but he gets a bunch of bonuses to shit. Based on my intelligence. It's not smarter than Glizik, but, between Nether and Glizik, they ought to be able to keep Kruga on his feet.
I have 10 intelligence.
Okay, you're just as smart as the snake.
Snake is
No,
just as
no.
smart as Kruger.
Just so you know, Kruga, it would be whatever bulk Glizik is carrying plus 3, because he's 3 bulk.
Okay. That still
So,
keeps me under the
5.
penalty. Because I'm carrying 3 bulk and I can do up to 9 without penalty.
I keep trying to think of why I'm like so much heavier on bulk than everybody else, and then I remember my armor weighs 2.
Yeah. Most
It's
of us
the
don't
armor
have.
for me. It's the reason I'm like freaking over.
You mean the armor that you're not strong enough to really wear?
I am now.
I'm not. So I still know the struggle.
I think I am now, aren't I?
That's why I go to the gym.
All right, so Glizik and Kruga, are you guys going up on foot or by canoe?
This is on land, is it not?
It's like what you saw had like a pier and stuff coming out into the water, and whatever the structure was built into a cliffside. You did not see a land entrance.
Yeah. Do you want to...
Doesn't mean there isn't one, just you have not seen one.
Are you okay with being sneaky beaky and approaching by the water? We don't have to take the canoe if you don't want to.
Stealth still isn't in my particular skill set.
Do you want me to go instead?
You won't be able to see.
I can
That's what-
see
that's-
and I have stealth.
I'll say Nether can always lend a hand too. He's skilled in stealth. Lend that non-existent hand.
Figure we're just looking around for what we need.
It's just a
Don't
recon.
necessarily need to be sneaky.
Boy, have I ever heard some famous last words.
We need to have a discussion what recon is when you get back.
First we did con, then we went and did recon.
All right, so what are you two doing? Boat, canoe, or no canoe?
You said that because of the rain, they wouldn't really be able to see over onto the side of the
Visibility is fairly low at the moment, yes.
Maybe we shouldn't take the boat since it's just the two of us. If we get into another dragonfly incident, it could cause issues.
Well, why don't we just stay along the edge of the shore then? You know what I mean? So we
Makes
can see
sense.
stuff coming at us. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just head along the shore.
All right. I need one of you two to go ahead and roll me a 20-sider in the vault.
It's not for any particular perception or anything like that. Just
Nope, just a straight 20.
can I have Nanul roll it?
I don't care who rolls it. Someone needs to.
I'm asking Fable.
Sure.
It's in the tower. There.
This is how many T-Rexes we're gonna run into.
Run when you hear the theme music.
If it's Nanul doing it, that's Zargan. So I mean, we're off the hook if it's bad.
Yep. All right. Takes you guys about a half hour from where you've beached and go. Actually, no, less than that. Probably about 15 minutes. So you kind of skirt along the water's edge and start coming up to this cliff. When you guys get closer, you can tell you don't see any way there without going into the water. Because the beach starts going up into like a hillside. And from what you saw before, this is built into the hillside.
Do we see like any sort of movement like in and or around the structure?
No. You do
There's
see
no
a couple, you do see a little bit of light coming from it, but that's it.
There's no trails that we can see approaching.
No.
Like going up the hill or something from where we are. Okay.
Nope.
Are we able to get in a position where we can potentially see a little bit more inside, or we have to be on the boat to do that?
You have to be on the boat or out in the water.
Considering how swimming is in this game, I don't think I want to do that. Well, it's not much, but at least we know our approach.
Yeah, and I don't know how well we can see the dock or pier, however you want to say it. It's not like dilapidated and useless, is it?
No, it looks like it's made out of stone. It definitely looks like old and possibly like pieces missing, but it's still there.
Okay, so it's not like rotted wood that wouldn't work.
Oh, no, it's definitely not, though. Not wood, no.
Okay. Well, maybe we can tie up to there tomorrow or something. Yeah.
Only downside is, depending on the weather, the cannibals might see us.
True.
Well, they'd have to be fairly close. I mean, like I said, it is 3 miles away.
Yeah.
And it's not like canoes are like, ocean-going liners.
Well, I mean, and they may be, going around hunting or gathering or whatever and see where we're parked too. So
Correct.
Apparently, the horizon on a flat surface is about 3.1 miles away, so yeah, that'd be really hard to see us. Well,
It was clear out. I mean, you really can't see that far away.
well, we should go and report back, and not much else we can do now.
all right. We gotta start telling him a story on the way back about my uncle.
Go ahead.
Just said it. My Uncle Wong and his wife, they were two doctors, and they were trying to reanimate dead tissue, and they hired this series of adventurers, and they sent them on all these quests and stuff to gather obsidian for them. And they got enough pieces finally, and they tried to reanimate this thing and make it a dead thing called a white. And it's a horrible experiment. It didn't work. And in the end, the moral of the story is 2 Wongs don't make a white.
I saw it going from a while away, but I'm so amused.
That's
will-
horrible.
Collective groan.
Kruger will just kind of like grin a little bit and like seem a little amused. But he'll ask Lysickins like, so why are you out looking for jobs and willing to do what we're doing right now?
I have a destiny. I don't exactly know what it is, but you know the bones that I play with now and then, right?
Yes, seen shamans use similar things.
And I know how you refer to me as a goblin at times, but that's not entirely 100% accurate. My mom was not a goblin. My dad is, but my mom likes to tell fortunes like I do. Let's put it that way. And when I was younger, she said I'm destined for either something really, really evil or really, really good. But just was kind of, it could go either way. So I'm just trying to wander until I find what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess. Does that make sense?
Well, given our adventures so far, I wouldn't mind if you continue to travel with me. You've been a capable companion, and there are things that I'm looking to do to reclaim what I've lost. Been exiled from my tribe, and I want to go back and become the chieftain of my tribe, and it's one of the reasons why I'm looking to build up a force to do that and maybe build up something more in the future. Maybe your destiny is to be alongside me as I do that.
Could be. Could be. I've not been horribly treated on this trip so far, and a lot of places I am. I'm sure you feel that way too sometimes. There are other people that are not us. So I'm fine staying with you for a while longer. I think, yeah, I think we work well together. I agree. But yeah, let's see where this goes.
I have certainly not been treated well, least of all by humans. You see these, and he points to like the sleeve of tattoos that he has on his arms that are all nautical themed.
I'm assuming that he's talking to them about all of the muscles. How could I miss them? I mean, they're huge.
These tattoos were placed on me when I was enslaved by humans. And they all mean various things. Speaking of the danger that I was when I was held captive. But over time, even I was broken and lost track of time and who I was. And is something else that I'm trying to reclaim.
Glizik looks pensive for a sec. Does that have anything to do with the whole first mission we did? You didn't like to be on the water or the boat or something? When you were working for these guys? I'm just trying to put it together. I mean, you had kind of a I'm not happy, then had to go get, blinding stinking drunk the next night type thing when we went after the book for the necromancer guy or whatever, or the alchemist guy.
Oh, I don't even quite recall that, but when sometimes I'm forced to do manual labor, it seems that I retreat into myself because of the things that I had endured up to that point, and it's the only thing that got me through them, and possibly just an old habit.
I can understand that. So it wasn't so much a, hey, I hate boats thing or I hate water thing. It was a, I'm rowing and it's manual labor. I get that. Okay.
There was a time, and several times, where I almost died to the actions of the slavers who forced me to attempt to recover treasure from a boat that was sinking. And I barely lived through that and many other things that they did at my hand or at their hand. And I vow to never let myself be subservient to someone like that again.
Well, now I feel like a dick for saying you should go fishing with water breathing.
Well, you're not that.
I know I'm not. Doesn't mean I don't feel like a dick.
For some reason, Galgrim feels really awful all of a sudden. Doesn't know why. Maybe it was something he ate in Glizik. No, I thank you for sharing this with me. You didn't have to, but I suppose that's kind of what friends do. And I guess that's where we're headed. Yeah?
I don't know.
I'm not saying.
Friends in orc culture is a rare thing. But you are a comrade.
Yeah. Comrades. Greetings, comrade. Yeah, I can get used to that. We gonna make this army good or what? And by good I mean excellent, not good evil,
Well, we started small by recruiting another goblin to the cause, and we've upgraded directly to an ogre. Makes me believe we can pull anyone in between.
Glizik kind of looks off in the distance wistfully. Yeah, goblin. You can tell he's thinking about Nox. Before we left the boat, you know something happened, right? with me and her. I know she's kind of like very hero worshipy of you, but she really couldn't keep her hands off me. And I tried to be, gentlemanly about it and stuff, but goblin, and one thing led to another. We actually slept together.
Kruger just kind
Weird.
of laughs a little.
It was weird for me because it was the first time I ever did something like that with a greenie.
With the
Wow.
And
You can't
Racist
say
against
that
himself.
okay, just out of character, he's in past talked down about green goblins rather than the blue like he is, but no, it was weird for me, and I don't normally do stuff like that because of this. And he starts to take off like the big winter gear that he always wears, even in the jungle in the rain. He's been wrapped like it's minus 50 degrees out. And as he does, you notice that like only 10% of his skin is blue. 90% of it is frostbitten black. Okay. Which is why about all you can usually see is like one eye maybe looking out of all the scarves and stuff. It just like he was like thrown into a snowbank and left there for like a week. He's just that frostbittenly bad looking. I don't typically get, like this to show people how I look on a regular basis. And you can kind of see why I cover up. So I understand you with the scars and the tattoos and stuff. I get it. But it's not something I generally show people. But this is me, and I got this way when I was stuck in an avalanche for a long time. And that's actually where I met this guy. And I kind of poked the hat where Nanul is normally. We ended up spending a lot of time in a mountain cave.
Leave me alone. I'm not
Talking
talking about that dumb hussy.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you and me with bro time in the cave when we first met. And we kind of, we bonded and we kind of became friends, right? But
You can call it that.
It left its mark, and I have to deal with this one, his judgment.
Well, it seems we have our own way of handling the scars of our past. You cover them up and I show mine in defiance. But there's no right or wrong way to do this, it would appear. And besides, you're just as ugly as every other goblin I've met.
You didn't have to say that. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. I mean, it could be worse, Could look like the long-shanked people, the humans with the pink skin.
I thought he was going to say could look like a dwarf for a second.
So I'll put my crap back on as we start, rowing, or basically letting Kruger row.
While you are walking, you didn't canoe.
Oh, okay, that's right. We were by the shore. As I'm just undressing as we're walking along and then redressing. But yeah.
All right, as you guys are gone, they're gone about 5 minutes. You guys are, setting up, the rest of you are like setting up camp. Thad comes over to you, Galgrim, and throws down like his cloak and stuff. Nah, and points at you and then points at the cloak.
Okay, I just walk away.
Okay.
I just
Nah.
continue doing whatever I'm doing.
He comes up behind you and like grabs you by the shoulder and like turns you around. Like pokes you in the chest and points at his cloak. Nah.
We're like next to the lake, right?
Yeah.
Take it over and throw it into the water. Then I kind of nod to my bear to like be ready. in case this starts shit.
All right. You throw it in the water. Just as Kruger and Glizik kind of break out of the jungle foliage out like onto the little beach area you guys are at. Just as you guys come out, and just as Thag yells, and Kruger, you definitely understand. So it was, "I kill you for that stinking dwarf." He grabs his axe and starts walking towards Galgrim.
I'll yell out and Jotun, stop.
But if I see him walking towards me, I'm shape-shifting into a bear.
Okay.
Even if I hear Kruger say something.
All right, you
Wouldn't
shapeshift
understand
into a
him
bear.
anyway.
He stops and looks over at you, Kruger. Let me know if you want to do anything, Mystic.
I'm not instigating, I'm just defending. But I'm just getting ready and my bear is too.
What's going on here?
He refuses to do my cleaning. Servants clean for warriors.
We are all warriors here, Thag.
He points at Glizik. That not a warrior.
He is mind warrior.
Use your mind axe.
Your mind axe.
You made that
Not a
canon.
warrior. You, I are warriors. The rest are servants. You left me in charge. He refused.
And now I'm back. Stand down.
Kind of turns around and goes over and starts fishing his cloak out of the water.
When he gets it out, I'm going to walk up next to him, tap him on the calf, I guess, with my hand. So he gets to look at me. I'll just kind of throw my hand up and do prestidigitation and give it the hair dryer drying treatment and clean it off. I'm like, hey, buddy, here you go. Now you're dry. I don't understand what he said to Kruger at all, but I just see him doing this. And like I've done with us when we were in the rain, I just want to dry it off. I smile at him, then I walk.
You do that. He kind of ignores you while you're doing it. Then he kind of goes, puts his cloak, put it back on, and goes over by his stuff and sits back down. Deliberately looking at Galgrim in bear shape, sharpening his axe.
Barney and I both growl at him.
He growls back.
That's fine.
Now,
Children.
Gonna make them hug.
He has the masket or whatever invested
Yeah, I
so
can
he can talk, right?
Yeah, I can talk.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
just being an animal bitch to be an animal bitch.
I'll just look over at Galgrim and say, what happened?
He walked over, threw his cloak at my feet, started yelling at me. I continued doing whatever I was doing. He got angry, so I went over and threw it in the water. I was assuming he wanted it washed, so I did that.
I hate that he's right.
Glizik said clearly he's just starting the cycle.
Just break a dish. They don't ask you to wash the dishes anymore. That's what he was going for.
I'll
But I'm not going to be nice and do it properly because he's being a dick.
I'll walk over to Thag and I'll just look him like square in the eyes as he sharpens his axe and say, these are my servants, not yours.
Except when you're gone and I'm in charge.
You protect my people. You do not order them. And they will return that same favor for you.
Keeps on sharpening his axe.
We'll just walk off.
Party fight averted today.
For now.
I almost just turned around and lightning bolted him.
I mean, I feel like he would whoop your ass.
That's why I was going to start with lightning bolt because it's 40-12 lightning damage. So it'd be a hopefully okay chunk.
And then you try and tickle him as he smashes you with his axe over and over.
I'm not saying
Alright.
it would have gone well. I'm saying I would have gone down fighting.
All over a cloak.
And I would have been entertained.
Note to self, take hold person as a spell tomorrow morning.
Mystic, best part of it is you guys are fighting and you lose the cloak. And everyone doesn't know till the next day that Zakara stole it while you were fighting.
There's a lesson in this somewhere.
You guys gotta fight. Nobody gets it.
So after that happens, I'll kind of, Glizik and I, I'm sure, will tell the party what we found out. Not a ton of information, but at least informs our approach for tomorrow.
Not about each other, you mean? You're talking about what we saw, right?
Oh yeah,
buddy?
that's what we saw, yeah. Like,
I'm just saying, we're close and stuff, but we had a moment. That's not for everybody. That's just...
I don't
No,
want to know.
we're telling them about our scouting.
I start taking off my gloves. Are we doing this
No.
now? I'm confused.
No. I've already seen you and the other goblin do your thing. I don't want to know.
He was watching. Perv.
I didn't have a choice.
Sargon, I held eye contact with Valis the
Talking about
entire
it, now
time.
I'm
Oh, crap.
Just angry.
keep talking, and Valis is going to start repressing in 3, 2, 1. One
Curls into
fireball.
fetal position.
One
Am I
fireball
giving you
later,
flashbacks,
and
Mr. Crab?
repressed.
Alright, so what's the plan?
Pass the night.
Assault
Wonder if we're
more.
going to wake up with a dead dwarf in the morning.
Oh, I'm casting alarm and not giving him the password.
Casting alarm all around Thag? Is that what it is?
Yeah, if Thag moves, I wake up.
If he so much as rolls over in his sleep.
He scratches a fly on his ass, I want to know.
Alright, someone roll me a 20-sider in the vault.
Valgrog.
I'll do it,
Not
I
everyone
guess.
at once. Ah, nice. 17 T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Attack the dwarf. And
Yeah,
carry him
bring it
off.
on. Bring it on. We'll put him in the water.
Oh,
Try
we're
and
the
sweat those arms.
Well, we needed a T-Rex for the army, so
I'm willing to trade one dwarf for 17 T-Rexes.
Another upgrade.
Alright, night goes by uneventful. Although, several times on people's watches, you did hear like beating of drums. Very faint, but just every now and then. Like almost like on the breeze or something, the faint beating of drums.
A little bit of white
Faint.
noise to help us sleep.
Faint 3 mile away drums.
And morning comes, you guys do your prep. Change your spells or such if you want. Let me know if you change any of your alchemy things, Raz.
Just testing something. 'cause
Crew
I
guy.
didn't know that roll.
Kruga, did it seem
You
like
wasted your good roll.
water breathing would be a useful thing to have
We're
during your scouting trip?
going to have to canoe up to the front of it. There doesn't appear to be any other way to get inside. But it doesn't seem like underwater breathing will be necessary to enter. Though I'm not sure what lies inside it all.
Heal spell, I would not memorize that at all.
Nope, never. So Zargan, with my spell list, if I prep animal form and stuff like that, can I use a spell to then turn into my wild shape and stuff a second time? Is that how that works? Because I also have it. It's also a spell that I have.
Is it a focus spell and also a separate, like just the regular spell that I can get too? Because I thought one of the ones that you had me list for possible spells, that was a thing, the first form, that's the non-combat.
Because like second level, I have animal form as a spell. Is that just so that I have it as a description, or is that a actual where I can?
It is a second level spell. So theoretically, it would work the same way.
So if I don't want to refocus, I could use a spell slot to get a second charge instead of having to worry about refocusing. If I needed
Correct,
to.
but by using that, if it's not a third level spell, it's not, then you're weaker than what you would be otherwise.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because the second level form was like squirrel or bug or something.
No, you're thinking pest form.
Yeah, I also have that, but
Yeah. No, animal form.
He's always in that form.
If you cast it, it lets you change into a battle form, like what Galgrim used to be. His new one that gets automatically heightened to to a third level spell, he is more powerful now. But if he cast it as a second level spell, he would not get the same abilities.
Okay, here's the updated list, Argon. Everybody gets an elixir of life except Kruga gets 2, I get 2, Gliz gets 2.
Where?
I just updated my thing. I just updated the old one.
What's the dice for that one now?
3d6 plus 6. A Quicksilver mutagen to me and 1 to Zakara. A Drakeheart mutagen to Nether to hold on to, and Kruga. Nether is not holding an elixir of life. And then everything else is on me. Basically, that is what involves other people.
Alrighty. Once the spellcasters are all set.
Set.
Alright. You guys spend your hour or so prepping your spells, getting all your gear in line, getting your weapons sharpened, and you're ready to go. I need someone to roll me 2d20.
Who hasn't done it yet?
Rolled it?
You haven't done it in a while, Bio.
I did it first, but I know we haven't all gone. Somebody's hiding.
Valis or Zakara, one of the two.
Valis is gone tonight, Zakara went tonight, Bernie went tonight, and Raz started the night off. So Glizzik.
So Kruga would be the only one. And Glizzik.
Oh, Kruger rolled.
No, so Glizzik.
Start us off strong there, Fable. Hopefully that's good.
Alright. The rain goes away and the day comes out. Another clear and mild day. Just like Raz rolled.
We intimidate the weather.
You can't intimidate anything else, so you might as well.
The weather says fuck you.
So you guys going out and then coming in, like directly into the docks, or you're coming along the shore?
The dock looked good if you guys want to use that. It seems solid stone. So we could tie the canoes up there rather. Or at least beach.
Works for me, as long as we're not within like line of sight of some random fishing cannibal from the south.
So you coming directly in or along the shore?
Is
What do you mean by directly in?
As in like you're going out and then coming directly in Like you can see like the docks and anything else you can see of the area as you're approaching, and that anything there can see you, or you're hugging the shore and just popping around.
Oh, okay.
Did the drums sound like they were coming from that direction or from...
No, if the drums were coming from that direction, they probably would have been a bit louder.
Personally, I'd probably prefer hugging the shore.
And no reason to draw attention to ourselves from the other island.
Easier rowing.
Make
Get on
it
your foot.
so.
Okay. So the same people in the same boats, I'm assuming. So crew goes first, then the second boat, and then with Zakara steering, and then Thag bringing up the rear, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Valis, did you want to row?
You want me to row?
Sure.
I'm just awkwardly sitting in the middle of the boat.
Car's just like back there going, yeah, you fucking bet. I've been rowing the last fucking 5 days straight.
I mean, she doesn't say anything.
I do not have the people in the boats. It
They're
probably
stealth
doesn't matter.
boats.
Who was in the front of your boat with you, Kruger? Was it? It was Galgrim, right? Doing directions.
Yes.
And the two little guys too were
Yeah.
in the boat with them.
Then Zakara and Valis were in the second one. Yep. Okay.
With the barrier.
Yep. All right.
And the Thag stands alone.
The fag boat.
All right. You should be able to see now, Kruger, right?
Yep.
This is what the pier area is. Where do you want to dock your boat? I'm assuming you guys are on dock here on the northern side.
If that's the way we're approaching from, I don't see why not. I mean, this seems a good enough spot right here. I would just make sure that, like when we go to like have it tied up or whatever, the boat is facing outward. So if we need to
Okay.
leave quickly, then like it's all prepped to do so.
Gotcha.
So the 3 boats that are there aren't ours, are they?
No. As you guys come up, and you can see them now, they don't quite look like that. They're definitely like outrigger canoes. And if I thought about it, I would have got the right token for them, but I just grabbed those because it was the first one I saw.
Do they look like they've been here a while, or do they look newer?
They are in good shape.
But do they look like, do they have water on the bottom of them, like they've been here for...
You don't know. You can't really look into them from where you're at.
Can I go over and look at them?
Oh, hold on. Making sure everyone's on the map here. And making sure you guys can see. Alright. Let's see. 2 primitive docks extend from the steps there. Several canoes are moored to them. 2 steps lead up to a landing lined with pillars. The landing and pillars are made of red marble. As you can see, the pillars are a little different color, but the ground isn't. Set on poles thrust into cracks in the floor of the landing are many shrunken heads, jawbones, and feathered totems, and other primitive tribe symbols. 3 short flights of stairs lead up to a second landing 5 feet above the first. Just so you know, you can see the wall here along the water It's not so much a wall as in that's just where it comes up out of the water. So that, you could run right through that and hop off if you wanted to. To either side of the center steps is a stone foot and ankle. You can't really see too much from where you're at now, but you'll see it here in a minute or two. The remains of a huge statue that once straddled the stairs. The end stairways are each flanked by another red marble pillar. At the back of the second landing is an opening leading back.
Sorry, can you cut out?
I did?
Yep.
Last word was back. Red pillar back.
Okay. At the back of the second landing is an opening leading back into the cliff. The opening is flanked by another pair of pillars. Carved out of the angled back walls of the landing are two bas reliefs of humans holding lighted braziers, and that's what's giving off the light. As you guys move in and up the steps, you'll see more of what I just described.
Seems like we may not be the first ones here.
I wonder if somebody's around to light those things all the time, if they just stay lit magically.
It's the best lead we've had yet. If I was going to keep a very valuable little black pearl that probably has some sort of significance to the locals, this would likely be a good first place to stop.
And there's also probably treasure in here.
The thing did say danger and gold, eh?
Not in this place, no.
Not here.
Ah, it was the village.
No. One of the
Something
maps.
completely different.
Does the other map have this mark though?
Yeah, there was one map that had the cannibal tribe to the south of us, and then if we continued to follow the same river that came into here, but if we went right instead of left, we'd follow up, and at the top of the waterfall it says danger and gold.
Gotcha.
This is on a completely different map without markings that we
I
got
thought
from
it was only the
adventurers.
two. It's been a while.
All right, what are you guys doing?
So where we are right now, it's dark because we came into a cave.
No, it is lit because you're outside. But once you get off these piers, it's into a cliffside, and it wouldn't normally be dark, except there are some lit braziers providing light.
I think she's asking because it's dark outside.
Oh, is it?
Yes. At least I think it is, based upon what happens when I click on people who don't have dark vision.
It's dark out here.
No?
Yeah, because like this entire
Oh, yeah.
outside part is gray instead of like the blue that I can see from the light of the
Yeah,
water
when
on
I
the
click
inside.
on,
It's just
When I
pitch
click
black
on-
out here until the lights are up there.
clicking on Zakara, my vision goes to almost nothing. For
Oh, when I
where
click
we
on
are.
her, I don't have that problem, but okay, hold on.
Also,
I just didn't notice it because dark vision.
I'm gonna have Nether hang out with Kruga.
Snake belt. How long
For
is your
8
snake?
easy payments of $24.99, you too can get your own snake belt.
What was that, Fable?
How long is your snake?
Personal, isn't it?
What's that?
Little personal, isn't it?
How long is your snake, Raz?
Zip.
Oh wow,
Uh,
the difference on vision between people that have dark vision and don't right now is insane.
Welcome to
Yeah.
hell.
Uh-huh.
Yep, never make that mistake.
I just clicked over into the car and I was like, what are you talking? Oh god.
It's a rather large specimen of a snake. It's about 8 feet in length.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely wrap around my waist then.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But
I'm
not
showing
around
that
your
there's-
bicep.
It's mostly a long snake. It's not a girthy snake.
You don't have any light out on the dock, so they can't see anything out there.
But I do.
It's like an itty bitty python or a very large
Like-
viper.
Go ahead and move like a step. Did the light turn on then?
Nope.
Nope.
Still blind as a bat. Blind as a
Blind as
cat.
a cat.
I mean, you guys have the lights up from the up the steps, right? Coming down that
Yeah,
you can
the
see.
lights. The
They
light
can't even see
sources
the
we
pier
can-
that they're standing on, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the light sources ahead, yes, are making light, but yeah, we're basically in total darkness where we are. Like there's no global illumination.
Posted a screenshot of it in general, brother.
Hey,
Oh, I
that's some
believe
light.
you.
Yeah, just from what it would be like from their spot. And when she moved forward a bit, it just switched the line of sights on. But
Whatever
ours
you
was
did
just
to
like-
me fixed it.
I do see like a circle of light now.
Yeah, I see color now too. So it's affecting the
Oh
folks with
wow,
dark
you
vision.
fixed Naughty's color blindness apparently.
Yeah. The water is blue instead of gray now.
I am good on my end as well.
And the boats
Okay.
have color too.
I just added more lights. I have ones out there, but they apparently weren't working.
Did you turn them off and on again?
No, I added a new one. All right, you guys should be able to move. Why is there a snake in my water?
Snakes
Used
can
to be
swim.
Snakes cannot swim.
Snakes can swim.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Nope. No.
He's got a
Lots
plus
in
8.
Florida.
He's got a
My-
plus 8 athletics. This snake
my-
can swim.
My wild shape snake with a swim speed begs to differ.
You may not want to believe a snake can swim when it's swimming towards you, but they can swim.
I just believe. Mystic remove.
Man, he already needs to use that wand.
Dwarves.
All right, you see the blue lines on the floor there to the north of you, Kruger?
Yeah.
And south of you? That's where those, like, the broken statue feet and ankle are.
Okay.
Like there was a giant, like a 20 or 30-foot statue above you.
And it-
But
is
it's
it-
no longer there.
We would have seen its grundle if we looked up if it was there.
Yes.
Can I check?
Yeah.
Yes, you can sniff the feet.
No,
Does it say-
boats. Can I check the boats now?
Okay, there is no water in the bottom.
Is there any, like, a dust layer,
Nope.
anything that would make me think they've been sitting here for a little bit?
No.
Ah, yes, a dust layer on things sitting outside.
It did rain yesterday, so that must be pretty recent.
I mean, yeah, it'd be...
They look really old, I guess is what you're saying.
I mean, the boats aren't like brand spanking new, but they don't look like they've been sitting here for a long time.
So there might be things ahead that are, like, cannibals.
Might be.
Do we see any, like, footprints or any other signs of who or what may have come in here?
Nope. There's really no dust and dirt in that here. I mean, there's a little bit here and there, but it's mostly like stone floor and stuff.
Okay.
At one point, it might have been actually fairly nice.
Were we given any other information about this temple? Well, the temple that will hold the thing we're looking for outside of
Nope.
it's holding the thing we're looking for? Okay.
Any insignias or anything on those shields?
No. All right, hold on, Kruger. First of all, get in a square.
But I'm in 4 squares.
No, you're not.
Can't be any more squares.
As you enter the once beautiful hallway, you feel as if you are being watched. And suddenly, small blind rodents scatter away from the party into the walls and debris ahead. The air turns hot and stale once you kind of get off this second landing. Ahead, you can see some light in a large chamber ahead. And halfway down the hallway, a pile of rubble nearly blocks passage. It appears part of the ceiling has collapsed here.
Can I go up to see where the collapsed ceiling is to see if it leads into another area or just more rock above it?
Nope, you can go up in there, look. If you stay in the square.
Is it dark in here? Am I supposed to not see anything?
What, into the room beyond? No, you can see it because there's a big fire there.
Well, I
It
can't.
is not lit. It is all grayed out.
Grayed out. One.
Okay, well, stop moving then.
Okay.
What the wonder? I wonder if because I saved it and then loaded it in.
Some people have a problem with grayscale. Others do not.
Can you see now? Does that light it up?
I see
Yes.
the light at the end of the tunnel, yes.
Yes, okay.
Or more so in the middle of the tunnel, but yeah.
I see a light. I win. You die.
All right, as you guys approach up there, a native pops out. And hucks a spear at Kruger.
Rude.
See now, and I was going to do the whole fireball just for the hell of it to be silly.
It's not very sportsmanlike.
Does that hit you, Kruger?
Yes.
14?
Yes, it does.
Or not 14, 24, I mean.
Yeah.
He hits us with a spear, so we destroyed him, mind and body.
All right, let me roll some damage, and then we'll roll initiative. Take 7 points of piercing as a spear comes flying out from up ahead. And let's roll some initiatives.
I don't think you had me targeted because I didn't take the damage.
You're targeted, but okay, I'll do it.
So we didn't clarify that I was using that wand every morning, so I probably didn't use it.
Not yet. Which one? The long
The long
strike?
shredder.
Not yet, you haven't. Go ahead and roll me some initiatives, folks.
Don't worry, I'll just be down here at the bottom.
I'll join you.
Hi, Zakar and Valis, how are you?
Good.
You look lonely down there.
Later, nerds.
Later,
You'll be using that to catch the fuck up.
He uses 3 actions to get next to the tribe.
You joke, but that might be what I have to do.
I don't
See,
joke
runs
because
right
I've
in
already calculated that shit out.
You see, it runs right in, and I'm like, wait, ice ball.
Oh,
All right, Galgrim, you are first. Way the fuck back.
Hey, at least I made
I'll get
myself
the
up a little bit
tuba.
while...
I think we're locked.
You're unlocked now.
Isn't it? There
Okay,
should be one
so
right
what is my move speed right now? Is it 20 again?
Yep.
Alright, because I took the thing. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And oh, there's a lot more there. I have to use an action to hold my shield, right? Raise my
Yep.
shield. Yep, I'll do that.
Okay. Mark it on your sheet that you raise
Yep.
your shield.
Just did.
That way you get the AC bonus.
Yep, I just did.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. The one who threw the spear at Kruger will step forward. Target the dwarf and stab. The 27.
Call hacks on those numbers.
Max damage. Take 10, Galgrim.
Ow.
And his second attack. Misses. All right, tribesman number 7.
I was hoping he was going to stop there.
He runs back into the other room. Glizzy, you are up.
Okay. Just so I can understand, because third level spells are new to us, when it says 20-foot burst, I center it somewhere and I target everybody within range.
It hits everything within 20 foot, yes.
And if it's an area where I'm shooting it further and around the corners, how do I target those people? Just in case I throw it in there and I can't see somebody correctly.
You really can't target them, but I would know.
Okay, because right now I have targeted tribesman 30 as to where I want to throw it.
Yep.
And it'll hit everybody within 20 feet. So I'm just going to target the other 2 I can see.
Okay.
So right now I'm targeting 34, 30, and 13. Okay?
Yep.
But the ice ball is going to land on 30, so that shouldn't really frost our guys as much. All right. Let's see. It is 500 feet, 20-foot burst. Basic reflex saving throws. It should roll for me when I hit the
All right, hold on one second. Go ahead and target Galgrim. Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Okay. And I'm just going to yell, fire in the hole. Well, cold. Yeah, shit. You know what. And I'm going to splash.
That should be everyone's saving throw. One critical failure, one failure, and success for Galgrim.
That's
And
about
then
as
hit
good as
the-
it could have.
And then roll the damage.
I see some 6s and some 1s.
Alright, Glizzy chants a few things and throws a little ice snowball up ahead. And as it gets in the hallway near the one guy, it explodes. Shooting pieces of ice and snow all through the hallway. Let's see, that kills 2 of my men. 3 of my men. Alright, let's see here. So glad I ran with the one guy I did and not waited for someone else. And you have 1 action left, don't you?
I do. I'm going to move.
Hold on, how much damage? You did 21. And Galgrim saved, but he took 20 damage?
Took 10. You stabbed me for
Oh,
10.
that's right. You're right. Yep, okay.
Okay, I move forward, so I'm there right now. And I'm done.
Okay.
Did the rest of us see the person flee or not? Probably.
If they saw him, they would have.
I didn't see
Okay.
which way he fled.
North.
Okay.
I just figure if, they'd know it can kind of...
I'm going to go stop here because you can't really get in the hallway. Because too many people are there.
We got to remember to take cover around these corners.
Kruga, you're up.
Because you get bonus to your AC.
Alright, hold on there, Kruga.
I'm about to
15
get
more
pin
archers.
cushioned, aren't I?
Volley of arrows.
You may continue, Kruger. All right, stop. Okay, you may continue. Now stop. Kruger time.
First rank fire, second rank fire.
The large hall was once the main worship area of the temple. The floor is covered with mats, bowls, and eating utensils made of bone. There is a blazing fire in the center of the chamber. The hall itself is 2 stories high with balconies on 3 sides. The purple lines on the map. There is a rectangular hole, the light blue lines, in the center of the ceiling that is open to the sky. A rope hangs from one corner of the opening to the floor. In the center of the wall opposite the entrance is a carved face that fills the area from the floor to the ceiling. It looks like a human or humanoid creature with its mouth agape. The carving has been cut and defaced, making the kind of creature it was difficult to identify. Okay. As you enter the chamber, Kruger, the tribesmen are running around and just now getting organized against your invasion. Tribesmen are still coming down the stairs and forming battle lines while the children run up the stairs to your left.
Easy.
Give me one moment to add some people in.
It's raining.
And there it goes.
So whoever's an evil bastard can fireball the stairs where the kids are running, right?
Why incinerate fresh slaves?
Okay, just create more skeleton minions.
Way to frickin' bury the lead. At least use them as leverage first. We are here for something.
Okay, force cage them in.
That's only usable against boats.
That was
Well-
so effective against that boat. That is stupid.
Wall of force and create water. The problem will take care of itself.
What do you mean I didn't see these people before? What the fuck?
They
No,
were just
most
that
of them
good.
were sitting down and behind stuff. And like I said, as you come in here, they are scrambling. Like some are running away, some are trying to form battle lines. How far did you move, Kruger?
I moved 35.
All right, so that's 1 movement for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, continue your turn.
So who actually looks like a combatant? Like they have like a weapon in hand, essentially.
Most of the ones I have on here are all combatants. Most of them, like men and women, are grabbing spears and javelins and trying to form into lines. There are children running up the stairs to your left, so to the north. They're not tokens. They don't have tokens.
I'm assuming they're probably shouting things and I don't understand the language.
They are now that you're in here. Yes.
I'm just going to look at one of the closest ones and say, do you understand me?
Are you using that for your turn?
Is it an action to speak?
No, but I mean, if you're going to wait for them to respond.
Hmm. There's no, like, dodge or defensive action, right?
Not really, no.
You can raise a shield.
If you have a shield.
There is
Hold up
Drake.
fear.
Snake. It's real fast.
There is squeeze Drakeheart elixir out of snake action.
Yeah, just because I'm not sure what'll happen. I will go ahead and drink a Drakeheart elixir because there's a lot of people here.
You guys back there hear Kruger yell out, "Do you understand me?"
Of course, we understand you. We hear you fine.
So
Even speak
you
Orcish.
moved, you pull out the potion, and you drank it. That's 3 actions.
Yep.
Galgrim, I'm going this guy.
All right, Raz and Zakara. You guys both rolled a 12. I have Zakara going first because she has the higher dex. Is that okay, or you guys want to switch?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, Zakara, you're up.
Okay. Is the lighting right for the hallway where it's mostly
It's
dim
mostly
light
dark.
and
Yeah.
Be dark in the first half, yes.
okay. And assuming they're normal humans, they don't have dark vision or even dim light.
It's very bright in the room in the chamber beyond, though.
Okay, but I guess moving up to them, I'm as long as I'm in the dim light, I'm concealed from them, right?
Sealed, yes. At the right.
Okay, so that's 35.
30, I think. Weren't you right behind Valis?
Uh,
Or were you above Thag? Oh, you were above Thag. That's right. Never mind. You're right. Or just on the edge of the light there.
okay.
How are you doing? Shooting Kruger in the back. Got it.
Execute order 66.
Okay, to ready something is 2 actions, right?
You're ready in action, yes, because it's 1 to ready, 1 for the action. Then you have to use your reaction to use it.
Once one to ready it, and then however many actions it is to do
Well,
it.
correct. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a 1 action item.
Okay. Well, hearing Kruger call out, I'm going to draw my bow and just ready an attack for the first one that attacks us.
Okay.
So that is my turn. Stride and ready.
Alrighty. Me. All right, Raz, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna take an action to go ahead and stride my way on up there. That's 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll take another stride, kind of up behind Kruger. Gonna use him as some impromptu cover because there's not really much else, and I'm itty bitty. I think that's a thing, right? If there's someone between you and a target you're trying to throw at.
I think it is half cover.
I'm quite busy in here, isn't it? Right. I'll reach into my bag and grab a bomb and just to have it in my hand just in case things get really sour.
What kind of bomb?
One of the new ones. Let's go Blight Bomb.
Okay, I say just because you have several prepared.
The kind that goes boom. Obviously, I'm going to grab the positive damage one that does not hurt anything but undead.
The cat breaks the Geneva Convention.
All right.
And
Some
then-
of them, that was your third action, right?
Yep, Nether's just going to chill for now.
Okay. This one moves up here and launches a javelin at Kruger.
Do they have to make the flat check for concealed?
Kruger is not concealed.
Yeah, he's in the light.
And they miss.
How much is that Drakeheart giving you these days?
Why is he...
Is it the angle of where they are? Which dude's throwing?
I mean, I'm not, like, it's still dim light here. Is that still considered concealed?
Oh yeah, see, it put that in there. I wonder why
Oh,
we're
that's
still
so
using
cool.
it as I'm like, why is it still showing concealed? But yeah. So he threw a javelin, he misses. And then he'll pull out a second one for next round. I didn't realize so many guys.
We'll do our best to fix that for
They started it.
Put them all in a straight line, and I'll take care of them all real quick.
That means I can do more crimes.
What we need to do is just turn out the light on them. Then we can just kill them at random. Because they can't see the dark.
Why did the movie Ninja Assassin pop in my head where he drops in on like the fucking Yakuza and just turns the lights off and just wrecks them all?
This one runs down the steps and chucks a javelin at Kruger.
He's a monk. He'll catch it, throw it back.
Misses.
Unfortunately, I don't plan on taking those feats.
And
Because if I
Valis
wanted
is
to play
up.
of a 5e monk, I would have played a 5e monk.
My, that's such a nice concentration in the middle of that campfire.
Oh, we
It'd be a
take
shame
your
if somebody made the fire explode.
It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. You saw this coming, right? Sorry.
That?
Let me cast Fireball on the campfire.
Okay.
He's just trying to help it grow.
All shall be purged in flame.
Alright, hold on. You're not done targeting people.
Where are you actually centering
On the campfire.
it?
Okay.
Firing solution parted.
Yep.
Backblast clear.
All their saves. Lots of failure and crit failures.
Zags the whole way behind you, just soot.
17 damage.
The one guy. It's like, Jesus Christ.
They save, they take 0?
It's probably a crit save.
Yeah. Looks like you killed 4. And heavily damaged some others. That's what, 2 actions for that spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Clear your targets if you want, and you have an action left.
I'm gonna shield myself, because that's kind of my thing. Boop.
Alrighty.
Now I have to dig up some icy hot, so I will be right back.
Yep. Give me 1 second. want to turn on an option. Turning on auto center. Be much easier for me trying to find these people. Alright. Trasman 38. Hucks a javelin at Kruger. Misses. Same thing. Still misses. What the hell? 26 misses you?
With the Dracart, yeah.
Damn.
These guys have to nat 20 in order to hit me.
Drugs are good, okay?
Alright. Alright, back to Galgrim.
I'll move 20.
Move Barry up for his last turn.
Oh, yeah.
Then I added them to the initiative right behind you.
Oh, speaking of, I should probably pull up the initiative tracker, huh?
Only if you want to see what's going on.
Only if you want to see all 3 million tribesmen in the tracker.
Jesus fucking Christ! Why are they all on individual initiatives?
As it rolls them when you add them to the tracker.
Okay. Move up my 20, and then I'm going to... God, there's so many of
I'm back.
them.
Ones around the campfire are heavily wounded.
You want haste, Kruger? Oh, I can't touch you. Oh, I can hit you with it, though.
When I think of you and I...
Hate myself.
I'm hasting Kruger.
Uh,
It doesn't count as a... Like, the transmutation, so it probably would override the Dracart, right?
First off, override is a strong fucking assumption to make.
It's a third level spell.
isn't it a polymorph that's the issue?
Yeah, it's not a polymorph, it's just...
Dracart's a polymorph. The transmutation doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
But I'll already be able to attack a lot, so... I mean, I guess it depends on what their AC is. No one's tried to hit them
You
yet.
can do it as a stride, too.
Yeah.
An extra strike or an extra stride.
Well, with that, I can attack 5 times in a round. He only gets so much of a multi-attack penalty.
Okay, I'm hasting Kruger.
You're just a big ball of rolling, grappling as you go.
That lasts for a minute. And that's all my actions, and the bear's just gonna move up.
Barony done?
Yeah.
Alright. I had a dice tower. I honestly have no clue what happened to mine. It's just like gone. I think it's off my screen somehow.
Turn it off, turn it back on.
I tried that. But he will throw a javelin at Kruger. Misses. Goddamn cats.
That's no way to talk about Zakara.
I say cat folk, I said cats.
Wow.
That's like saying dumb monkey and expecting it to apply to a human. Wait.
Alright.
Gotta give it to them. Some of these guys have some pretty good initiative.
This one will target Bernie and throw a javelin.
Well, when there's 74 of them, some of them are bound to roll
Misses.
decent.
Well, the fact of the matter is only 4 of them, only 2 did worse than our entire group, and 4 total did worse than half of our group.
I'm just saying there's a chunk of them that are in the mid-20s to high 20s. So
What's this guy?
hey, Kruger, this is like the reverse of us fighting the Hydra, isn't it?
My map is too small.
Touch it and make it bigger.
This one comes running up with the club out, and it has a shield, and he swings his club at Bernie. And
Rude.
hits Bernie. Yes, I hit somebody.
Can I aim for him back?
Yes. And you miss. Okay, that's his action. This was the option I wasn't sure would happen, but... Oh, Miss
What,
Kruger
it's just
again.
running in here?
Yeah.
Have you met us?
Well, I figure, like, I realize some people might be sitting behind things and stuff, but I figured we would actually be able to see half of these people before this happened.
What would suck is if the rules were you can't move somebody that's already there. Like, you can't go through them. That would suck. Because these guys would just be, like, jamming into each other. At least they can go through each
Oh yeah, as long as they're friendly to each other.
other. Yeah. Otherwise, they're never getting out of
Damn it, missed him.
here. They're using live rounds on these javelins.
They're trying.
Hey, Kruger, we got some more converts. All they need is a good cooked meal. What meat we got?
Food, the grand
Human.
equalizer. Well, we do have one of those.
No.
These guys are so primitive, they've probably never experienced the joy that is barbecue.
Plus 18. I need to hit that guy.
Problem with a lot of my spells now are cone attacks. So if I'm behind you guys, I can't use them or it's going to hit you also.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, by the same token, you'll probably make the save and take half damage. But
Come on, give me a 20. Am I out of men yet?
I mean, you only threw like half of them. Then you have Klizik, and then you have the other half.
You like some mass combat rules are probably in order.
if I play my cards right, you'll have a lot less guys going after me.
Where the hell's this guy? Oh, I think
You
he's
rode so good on stealth, not even you know where he is?
Alright, Klizik.
Okay,
What you got?
moving. That's 4 spaces because I had to go diagonal twice. All right, Tribesman 21, who is targeted currently. That's where I'm going to center my ice ball. And this time I'm going to try and do it as a nice lob into this big room. And then just when it hits, it's going to be shards of ice flying everywhere.
Okay.
If I untarget myself, I should be able to see everybody. It's everybody within 4 spaces that's going to hit. It's going to hit.
Well, which corner are you targeting it on?
Because I'm choosing the space, right? Not the 4 corner square thing.
Well, it's still everything is targeting on a corner.
Okay. I was assuming I would have to choose 1 square. Not a
No,
corner.
it's all, you have to pick one of the 4 corners of the square. That way there's none of this. So I chose the center, so it's a half, and you have to deal with all that kind of crap.
Well, I would try and choose closer to get the guys right in front of Kruga. So bottom left corner of the square that Tribesman 21 is in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so it's everything within 4 of that spot. Then, yeah.
Yep.
Let's start targeting. Including Kruga. 4.
Target Nathiers too.
Sorry, it's just such a blur with that many people.
I know.
I think for selecting, you can actually draw a circle around the ones you want.
I think I got them all.
You have Kruger in there?
I don't see them on the combat tracker, but I swear I clicked them. Let me try to click them again and see if they work.
I thought he clicked on me.
There you are.
Do you see Nathira in there too? Yep, I see
Yep.
it. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Yep. Lots of 20s being rolled.
And just, you can hear Nanu yawn, "Nice to see you."
The
3,
game
2, 1.
freezes for a moment.
Nice
Jesus
explosion.
Christ.
Kruger, you critically failed.
Seriously? Fucking
You rolled a
hell.
1.
Of course I did.
That's bad. You ready for damage?
Yep.
We got a large
Hey,
straight.
Nether made it. 24. Not gonna matter. His hit points are low.
We got a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yahtzee. Large.
Well, you killed 15 of them.
Huzzah. That'll speed us. I'm all out ice balls, boys. Now
Give me a minute to remove the dead.
Sure.
Holy
I'm
shit.
done with my turn, by the way.
Nether didn't die.
I still have 27 HP.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'll heal you next. I got pots. Courtesy of Raz. I'll plug one into you, and I'll have Nanu plug you another one. It'll be all...
Fucking knew I was gonna roll in that one.
I'm like, chances are you'll probably say, nope.
Hey. You moved and threw a snowball and go and clear your targets. All right. Trasman 27's up.
Here comes a nat 20.
Oh, I thought so. Got a 2. Is that close enough?
On opposite day it is.
It's half of what you needed. You see the 0 also. Well, at least we're killing lots of children on this here, and that's our mission.
Keep rolling like 20s. I'm thinking, had a hit? No.
Burp drink.
This one's throwing one at Glizzik. I roll 1, of course. Alright, this guy. Clubbing Kruger. Said clubbing Kruger. Club him, damn it! Wow.
Wah, wah, wah.
Finally hit somebody. Barony Sanders. Minimum damage. Thag is up. Shit, Thag can't get in there.
That should consider a diet.
Oh, he can't get up close enough. Because everyone's in front of him. Kruger, you're up.
All right. The guy in front seems to be the big bad guy, so I'm going to go after him. Going to start off with a flurry of blows. Oh, that doesn't bode well.
You only rolled a 6. Okay, one of them hit. Max damage, there you go.
And then I will attack again. Yeah.
Don't forget haste.
Yeah, I know. Wait, haste says it has to be a
Stride or strike.
strike. Fuck. That means I can't try and trip. I should have did that last one then, and then struck. Well, I guess I'm just striking then. And that'll be my turn.
Raz, you're up.
I'm chucking a bomb at that guy.
Oh, what happened to me?
You moved because you had a delayed action.
No, that was a readied action.
Yeah, a held thing. Same thing. You go when you... I'm pretty sure you moved in the initiative.
Do you? Because I know a ready action is different than a delayed action.
Yeah. Ready is... It's 2 actions, but I keep my initiative.
Is it?
Yeah.
You 1 second to double check. Well, if that's the way you want to be. Let me find you up here. In that case, Zakara's up.
Okay. Since I'm concealed, I'm going to hide.
An attempt.
And then I will aim for the one with the big feather. That looks like he's in charge and not damaged at all.
Yeah, I hit him for 10 damage.
Oh, he is a little damaged. Okay.
Only the littlest bit.
So -1 for lesser cover since there's people.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Not doing a big fight like this again.
It's got to be some mass combat rules in there somewhere.
But it's nice for
There
target.
are, but I found them way after this was done.
He knows what we're gonna do, guys.
All right, Zakara, go ahead. He should be flat-footed to you now.
Okay.
Yep, you still missed.
Okay, second attack.
Release the twang.
And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Now you can go, Raz.
Hey, I'm going to chuck a bomb at that slightly altered guy. One to the north there.
Okay.
I'm going to do with bomb I'm holding, so it's just going to be 1 action. And here goes everything. That's freaking natural 4.
That's a hit.
Wow.
Tribesmen are not hard to hit.
Okie dokie. Well, then let me know if this just... I guess I could just wait and see if this outright kills him. Does not. Okay, then he gets a little persistent damage. And then unselect him and select all the adjacent people because splash damage. All right.
Splash Gordon approach.
slightly more reinforced vial than the usual affair. I'll chuck that thing at it. It'll slam into that guy's chest and spew out this sickly, greenish, almost gray-looking sludge.
That was a blight bomb, wasn't it?
Yep. In a almost semi-gaseous form that just kind of coats everything, and it smells terrible, looks terrible, does everything but sizzle, really, because it's not acid, it's poison.
I take it Raz is on the Eastern Front too.
What's that?
I take it Raz is on the Eastern Front too.
Alright, Raz, that's one action.
Yep. Next action, I'm going to use a battle medicine on Kruga because he's getting pretty banged up there, and I'm going to try for the good one.
Oh, he's fine.
Thanks, Glizzy.
Thanks, Glizzik. Wow.
Stop getting your midgets confused.
And
Going for the expert one.
use a slightly altered version of the same poison, but in a more healing method, and inject him with a little something something I've been working on.
Oh, yes, healing poison.
Healing poison. That
Made the
is
check.
a hit, yeah.
Called the good shit.
Thank you, Suka.
All right, that was the good one. So the expert battle medicine, have your 2d8 plus 10.
17 heals to you.
I'm no longer bloody.
Whatever he injected in you burned a little bit, but it feels good.
That sudden jolt.
And
Like
you have
another
one action left, sir.
And next action, I'm going to, let's go with a good old-fashioned intimidate on the big guy that's trying to beat up on Kruga. See if I can get a good demoralize going. When's he coming up, actually? I don't want to do that if he's like 2 fucking steps away from being done, ready. He goes right after Valis, right? Is that his little fucking thing?
The big guy goes
No, he's
after
way up top.
Galgrim.
After Galgrim.
Yeah, he's way up top.
Calgren's at the very
So you won't be able to really put much use to this, but fuck it. I'll give it a go because then he still may miss a swing of his own. Give him a nice little glare there, but that's a natural 1.
Yeah,
so
that's not gonna.
that was
intimidate
almost
anybody.
a 13.
That's still. Oh, rolled a 13. That might have worked, but a 1 is not gonna work.
Nah. All right, I'm good to go.
Okay, tag him with your failed attempt.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then Nether is gonna do something as well. Where is it? Where is it? Actions. Glare. Immune. And then Nether, who is currently holding on to a Drake Heart, is going to use... he's going to upchuck it into one of Kruga's pouches there. That's basically all he can do.
Okay. Valis, you're up.
Alrighty. We'll move up to our resident cat. Let's test out this railgun thing.
All the new toys come out.
Yeah. Cute missing horribly.
It's not bad, right?
That nails him. Literally. So you did 8 bludgeoning and 12 piercing to him.
God damn.
Valis kind of holds out this like little piece of metal or something he has, casts a spell, and it just goes flying off his hand, kind of like your telekinetic thing, Raz, but seemingly way more powerful.
Like I said, dude studies magic. I do what I do, and I never had.
And
a
he
magic
actually
day in
hits.
my life.
I would like
He
to
actually
introduce
really
you to the Mac gun.
All right, mark that spell off, and you have 1 action left, I believe, sir.
No, that was Attila.
Oh, you moved up?
I moved up to the Zakana, so I don't get left behind at the entrance.
Gotcha. Trasman 38. He's going to stay back and lob another javelin at Kruga. Oh, misses. Sad. All right, Galgrim, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to give the bear an action, and then I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Okie dokie.
on the guy just south of Kruga.
And they're going to hurt your bear.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's a 5x5 square. It's not the 15-foot
5 squares by 5 squares.
That's a huge ball of fire. It's going to hurt Raz too.
It only affects 1 square.
As many times as we gotta tell you the same thing over and over, Mystic.
I'm still scarred from past history.
I thought I had a thing for it. But maybe not. All right, where are you putting?
On the cannibal just south of Kruga.
76, I think.
76.
Yeah, cannibal leader 76.
Correct.
Sold,
Which
sold
corner?
for 76.
Cannibal 76.
Which corner?
Yeah. Because it's a 5-foot radius, right?
Aren't these 5-foot squares?
As I explained to Glizzik, spells that have AoEs and stuff go on corners, not in squares.
It's not an AoE. It affects 1 5-foot square.
It doesn't burn everyone around it?
No. It is like a weird version of it. It's not the same one as 5th edition where it affects everything in the area. It affects 1 5-foot square is all it does. It's how it's always worked. Every time I've used it.
I thought I had a token for it, but apparently I do not.
I think we've had this conversation every time I've used it.
I have too many tokens. Here we go. Come on, put it off a little bit so we can still see the guy.
Oh, he succeeded, damn it.
Okay, roll your damage. You have him targeted, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Not for the Flaming Sphere unless it's something I'm reading differently. Creatures that succeed their save take no damage instead of half.
Yeah, that's right. I also vaguely remember that being incorrect last time I used it too.
Okay, so I'll give him the, 12 back?
6.
6?
Save for half.
Got him.
Okay. And then the bear. Okay, the bear is going to target the same guy. And he's going to do a claw attack. And he's going to do a bite attack. I don't think I've ever hit a claw when I've tried to do it first.
Alright, well you bit him at least.
Yeah. I was hoping I could double claw and then he'd be fucking grappled, but no. I can't get bear hug to proc on anything.
Alright. This guy runs forward and chucks a javelin.
Kruger just
Ah.
has like so many like javelins, some like half broken, some sticking out of the wall around him, just swatting them out of there.
I hit Barney though.
Ah, yes, the consolation.
Minimum damage. This one's targeting Barney too. Hit. If I target Bernie Sanders, I could hit him. Alright, the leader. Well, a leader.
This guy can actually hit me.
No, he's not targeting you. He's targeting Bernie because Bernie bit him.
Oh, the leader, not the chieftain.
Yep. Hits Bernie with his club.
Barney bit him, but he pulled up quick.
I need to make Barney armor when we get back into a town where I can actually do that.
Yes.
Raz's anaconda don't want none unless you got buns.
Oh, hit. Nope. That. Oh, I saw the 19. I'm like, yes. Oh, it's just third swing though. That's gonna be a lot of negatives.
He don't believe I access an anaconda.
This is where I
Storm
tell you,
of Children's
that his armor's 19, so you only missed by 1.
No, that's not what you tell me that.
That would have hit Nether. He would have met his AC.
Alright, now the leader who's attacking Kruger with his club. Oh, come on.
Please refer to my
That's
GIF
better.
in general.
No!
I mean, to be fair, that one would have missed even without the Drake heart.
Wow, 1, 18, and a 2. Take your 2s back, Raz.
Had to send him somewhere.
Alright, come on, big guy.
I'm going to
Let's
take
beat
some
some crew.
damage.
You probably will. Finally, a hit.
Yeah, when he has a plus 18, of course shit's going to hit.
12 damage.
Oh, there goes the battle medicine. It's good for 1 hit. Whoosh.
What the hell?
Whoosh.
I am rolling the ones tonight.
He and I are slap fighting each other.
Oh, this one's targeting Galgrim. Okay.
Duck.
This one is targeting Kruger. Yeah, right. Alrighty.
You better have the magic cards.
To be fair, they have a 1 to 20 chance of hitting. If all 10 of them target him, every other round, 1 of them will hit. On average.
You're forgetting to add the -10 from Zargan.
Witch doctor.
That's like you and me combined.
That's
The witch and the doctor.
That's a fancy looking headdress there. It's probably made of people.
That's illegal.
Can't heal. That's not legal at all.
Yep, he heals the chieftain. Glizzik, you're up.
All right, speaking of healing, 1 action to Nanul. Nul is going to walk over to Kruga and pop him one of Lizik's.
Well, let's finish your
potions.
initiative first.
What?
You gotta
I'm
go
saying-
first.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to give one of my actions for that. And then the second one, I'm going to... I'm sorry, guys. It's going to hurt you if I hit. Well, you know what? Let's try this first. Goblin. New ability.
All I heard was Goblin.
Goblin Song. I get to pick 2 people because I'm expert in... So attempt a performance check against the will DC of a single enemy within 30 feet. They will get -1 status penalty, perception, and will saves if it works. I can affect 2 targets if I have expert and proficiency, which I do. So I pick 2 guys, which will pick Chieftain and Buddy who's getting burned. Okay, looking and hitting the button for Goblin Song.
It won't do nothing.
Oh, didn't do anything. So go ahead and roll performance check then.
It applied that effect to him.
Okay.
Let me remove it off.
Yeah, that was the crit one. All right, let me try to...
Well, you have to
So I
roll
made-
your check.
Right. So I'm going to roll performance instead. That's a 30 against their will DC.
Again, it's okay. Who do you have targeted now? Which ones?
The Chieftain and the one with the flaming sphere.
Yeah, 76.
76, yes.
All right, that's a crit on both.
Okay,
Nice.
so I'll put the thing back that I had on.
Yeah. Of course, because I just spent time to remove it.
Now that, for length of time, that goes... If they were... it lasts for a full minute on a crit. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we
it
just
should be
get-
on the length of time on the crit.
Right. Goblin Song crit, that one. Yeah. Okay, I put it back on there. Okay, so they get -1 to the will saves and perception. Okay, cool. That's one action. And I got one left. I'm going to target just the Chieftain and him with Clinging Ice.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to roll it first, then damage later. So he does half damage, so he would get only 3 then.
So he
please
gets
give him
3 back.
3 back, yep.
All right, I think you're done.
Yep, just now.
Now you're on the knoll.
So now I target Kruger. I target Kruger. And he will be using the potion, which is 3d6 plus 6. Which I don't have in my thing, but I'm just going to roll the dice and you can add it manually.
Is that the one from Raz?
It's the one from Raz. I just have my minor healing potions in my action. So 11.
All righty.
And then I'm done.
Yeah, I'm not bloodied again.
Yeah, I got him.
Hey, but he ended your stuff.
That's all right. I got him. Just a little delayed.
Yep.
Just gonna
All
sit there
right.
having a freaking fit of blight there. Probably vomiting a few times, bleeding out the eyes.
All right, let's
All that fun stuff.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Spicy air goes burr.
Fag still can't do anything.
Throw the dwarf.
Dwarf toss.
Yeet the dwarf.
Don't tell the elf.
There are no elves here, so fire away.
All right, Kruger, you're.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to demoralize the chieftain.
That's against his will, right?
Yep.
That's a failure.
Nah.
Start using that fucking mask for you. Because it still works even on a fail.
I mean, the mask takes 2 actions, though.
Yeah, but you never fucking use the damn thing.
I've used it multiple times already.
I don't see you ever being successful with it. I don't believe you.
And I'm going to do a flurry of blows. Oh my god.
It's a cripple fight up front here.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
And let's see. I have 2
Two
more,
action.
but the last one has to be a strike or a stride.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to, let's see, assurance athletics would be a 19 with multi-attack penalty. And I only get a +6. Or I'd lose 8 rather. And I'm going to try to assurance grapple the chieftain. Be a 19 against his fortitude.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And then I'm going to strike this guy up above me.
Surprise deck.
Oh my god.
Aw.
All right, Zakara, you're.
Okay, I'm going to drink my Quicksilver mutagen.
Okay, one to take it out, one to drink it.
Yep. All right, and I'm going to aim for Tribesman 14.
Hit.
Technically -1. Does that still hit?
Oh yeah.
I hit 1. All right, that's my turn.
Raz, you're.
All right. I'm taking out one of my healing elixirs. I'm going
That's
to
one action.
plug Kruger with it because it looks like he
That's-
needs it.
2 actions.
And let me just give this to him before I forget. And elixir of life on Kruger. Badoop and badoop. Take your 18.
Heals 18.
Ooh.
And last action, I'm going to command my familiar to give him an extra action.
Okay.
And for his action, he's going to take the healing potion from Kruga, one of them, and then pop him fill with it, see if we can get a top off here. So once more with feeling. Better have topped you off.
Not quite.
Dang
Close
close, though.
enough.
Hmm.
You're only down 4. That's good enough. All right, cool. Yeah, just gonna definitely make sure this orc is good and drugged up. That is it for me.
Valis, you are up.
I'm gonna scooch up here.
You can't stand there. Yeah, now you're knowing the range problem.
Thag has reach, right?
10 feet.
Unlimited power.
Throw me that.
The 2 shades of wizard.
And you killed one. And you have 1 action left.
Oh, cry on my shield.
Alright.
Wait, am I missing one? Did I give you 2 this morning, Kruga?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I already marked it. That's why it was on 1. Neat.
Alright guys, it is 11 o'clock. Do we want to do another round or call it for now?
I can't. I have to work tonight, so I have to get some
Okay.
sleep.
Then we will call it here for the night.
Cool. Thank you, everybody. It was fun.
Yeah.
Sorry the combat kind of dragging. I didn't realize how bad that would be.
I mean, if you get them all clustered up, we can fireball them again.
Well, no, you guys want any more fireball.
I have lightning bolt.
That's
That's not a fireball.
So put them into a line. I'll knock out 2/3 of the tribe, all the tribesmen, and then we'll be good.
18
Oh, I'll
enemy
give you a hint.
tokens shares the same problem 5th edition does.
If you run to the back of the group behind Valis, and I'll line them all up in front of Kruga.
The rest of the party can take 40-12 lightning damage. It's not a problem.
Just get Thag up there. You can step over the goblin, right?
You guys need to make room and get the melee guys up
Why
front.
do you think I'm trying to attack that cannibal leader so much to pop a hole so we can kind of like filter through there?
Yep.
Well, folks can wander through south of the little flaming sphere, can't they? To
No.
diamonds.
Nope.
Because there's a cannibal there.
Oh, then I need to like push them
You
back.
can
or
go
something.
north of me because
You
there's no
can
one
go
there
north
right now.
of Kruga,
Oh,
but he'd be in a...
At the moment. I keep waiting for Kruger to push the leader guy, the chieftain, forward and follow him and create a hole that way, but
Well, if Galgrim was behind me instead of Raz, I'd consider doing it, but
yep.
No.
I mean, I guess Galgrim's up. He'll be able to go up into that hole if he wants north of Kruger now.
I don't know if I want
But-
to take that many spears.
he'll be fine.
Your AC is good.
Kruga is. You're more armored than he is, aren't you?
No, Kruga's got more armor than I do.
Don't
Right
you have
now.
more hit points than him?
Nope, I also
Nope.
have more hit points,
Including your shape and your bear?
including
Yeah,
that.
even with that.
I don't think you're including your bear in there.
But if you get the bear
5
in one of those
hit points from
spots
being in
and
the
then you in the other, and then Raz and Glizik can figure something out and let Thag step forward.
Yeah,
Just
we can
throwing it
back
out
up.
there. If I back up, I can't heal you.
The only person who has any solid chance of hitting me is the chieftain.
Yeah, and he's been whooping your ass 8 ways to Sunday.
He's hit
Al-
me twice out
Also,
of
Been
the
whooping
6
your
times.
ass 8 ways to Sunday. I've had to heal
Also-
you up from freaking critical
Oh,
twice.
yeah, from the damage that Glizik did to me because of my that one roll. That was literally some 40 points of damage that I took there.
No.
I also see that doctor around the corner, so who knows if he's got anything in his sleeves more than just a healing spell. I'm sure he does. You're a monk. You're perfectly good against will saves, right?
Yeah. It is my... It's my worst save,
It's his
but
third
only
best.
by 3.
It's his third best.
That's almost solid. I have a 10 for my will saves.
It wasn't 40. It was 46, Kruger. If you're gonna keep your facts straight.
So I was like, no. Like, wait, that was 23. Oh, that's right. It was double. So yeah, it would